The majority of infant sleep deaths in Austin and Travis County are caused by accidental suffocation, usually from blankets or bed sharing. That's according to a new report released today from Austin Public Health. Joining us now live to talk more about the report is Denise Geleitzman, an injury prevention program coordinator for Austin Public Health. Denise, welcome to our show and thanks for being with us this afternoon.
Hello, thanks for having me.
So let's first walk through the findings of this report. What stood out most to you there?
I think what stood out most is that we see the same risk factors we've been seeing for many years, which are things like people bed sharing with their baby, unfortunately, and then also putting blankets and pillows in the sleep area with their baby, which could be suffocation hazards.
And you touched on a few of those there, but what are some of the other common causes for parents to look out for?
Well, I wouldn't really say there's causes, there's risk factors. So we do know that the youngest babies are at highest risk. So particularly those under 6 months of age and even those much younger, under 3 months. They're just smaller and at much more risk of suffocation if they're in an unsafe sleep environment. So we really just want families to follow the ABCs. It's the easiest thing to remember. A, alone, B, on the back, and C, in a crib. But that could also be like a pack and play or a bassinet.
ABC is pretty easy to remember that for sure. Well, how does this relate to SIDS, sudden infant death syndrome?
Yeah, so everybody knows the term SIDS, and it's what people still tend to refer to these sleep-related deaths as. But really, here in our community, we do not see SIDS deaths. It's a little bit different than what we're talking about in this report. This report has to do more with suffocation, but I will say the risk factors are the same, and the recommendations to keep babies safe are the same. So just for people to follow the same recommendations, but just know that SIDS is not really the issue we're seeing. What we're seeing are suffocation deaths.
Yeah, thank you for clarifying that too and pointing out those distinctions. Finally, Denise, what would you tell parents out there who are adamant about sharing a bed with their babies?
Well, the American Academy of Pediatrics says that although we know families do choose to bed share for whatever reason, they cannot recommend it. We cannot ever recommend it because we do know it is one of the highest risk factors for suffocation. But I will say there is the safest idea. So if families do choose to do that, we want to make sure there's no bedding, no pillows, no blankets, nothing. And ideally that adult bed would not be soft because they do need to be in a firm sleep surface.
Okay, we have much more information about all this in the report that Austin Public Health put out on our website at KXAN.com. But for now, Denise Geleitzman, thanks again for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you so much.